Create a website worthy of your brand. Offer your clients a seamless booking experience. Sell your products on a...
How many of you have dated outside of your race? How many of you would be willing to date outside of your race? How many of you are not willing to date outside of your race? Okay, all right, well, Serena Williams, Eve, Rihanna have all found love across the racial divide. More and more black women, of course, seem to be willing to follow in their footsteps. Winnie Harlow, should black women date outside the race?
Black women and all women should date whoever they want to date. I was raised in a home by a single black woman. My mom and my father, my whole life, have had an amazing relationship. They raised me separately, but cordially. In this time of my mom being single, I've obviously met a lot of her boyfriends, and they were multiracial. She dated black guys, she dated white guys. So I think for me, it was something that I was taught that, I mean, all people are equal and everyone deserves love. I've personally dated outside of my race. I've dated black guys, I've dated white guys. And I don't think those aspects of them altered what went right or wrong in our relationships. I think whatever our disputes were happened to do with the type of person that I am and the type of person that he was as a person, not as a race.
Was it easier or harder dating interracially or not?
No, because I think everything is an education. I think, you know, the main thing is hair. I think, first of all, black men have a problem with learning these things as well. You know, like, you have to learn that, yeah, I have a beautiful wig on right now, but you're gonna wake up with me with a bonnet, right? So, yeah, I mean, I think all these things are just an educational thing, whether it be race, whether it be men versus women, whether it be whatever it is, all these things just have to do with education.
Angelica, how do you think about interracial dating?
I agree that it's about the education because I actually was engaged to be married to a white man, to an Italian man, and we were together for 8 years. And I have not been in a relationship since. I don't know if I would actually date outside my race again. There is only really one time that I'm against interracial dating, and that is when you're not allowed to bring your full self to the relationship. Because I was in the relationship where I did not challenge my white partner on his anti-blackness. And instead, I internalized the way he looked at the black community too. And so we both were in our gated community house thinking, this is what, you know, needs to happen and blah, blah, blah.
I get that. I get where she's coming from. But in regards to everything, you're seeing that, especially a lot of these black women, they have a problem with, at least they have a problem with the way that they view black men, and they believe it's best for them to be able to date outside of their race. But let's continue.
When I realized that this man was not invested in the liberation of my community, nor my black community, nor my LGBT community, but that I was passing. So that means that I'm either going to be with a black man who also has been educated about his anti-blackness and about his misogyny and all those things, or I'm going to be with someone who's not black, who understands that, or I'm going to be by my damn self.
Wait, so she mentioned the LGBTQ plus community. Is she trans? Is she trans?
Now, April, I know you are happily married, but how do you think about interracial dating?
I agree with Winnie. I believe that you should date who feeds your soul, but who feeds my soul is a black man. And I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like when I think about the trauma that black men have gone through, along with the trauma that a black woman has gone through, we're able to heal each other because we know each other's pain. We know our ancestors' pain. Black men.
I agree with where she's coming from, but the thing is that, especially in 2022 here in America, black women see black men as their enemy for some reason. I don't know why, right? That's why like think about it, like especially as a black man, when you grow up in neighborhoods where you might not consider it the hood, right? And you sound proper, you speak with the proper tone, right? And you don't use a lot of slang in the way you talk. They'll try to say that you sound white, or they'll try to shame you and say that you're not thug enough or you're not hood enough. You know what I'm saying? And we'll try to go for the pookies, right, and the Ray Rays, which is fine. And my thing is that as black men, you have to understand that you have to be accepted where you belong. If it's a black woman, perfect. If anything, I think you should make black women your preference. But if they're not making you your preference, then you go where you're appreciated. And black women, same thing to you. But I would say in that situation, you don't want to see the black man as your enemy. Like you guys are supposed to work together. And the reason why I said that black women see the black man as an enemy is because you see a lot of black women saying that they're strong and independent. No one cares about the strong and independency of you. It's about you working together with your man so you can be able to become uh, work as one towards that common goal. But when you guys are independent of each other, that's when all of the demonic forces start to come into the picture.
Men need a black woman, and black women need a black man to help us be better. And because we know each other, we need each other to heal those wounds that were never really treated.
We'll get to the next video. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, guys. We're gonna find another video. Hold on. We're gonna try this again, guys.